Well, hey guys, right now I'm at the National Night Out event in the city's East End, and you can see behind me that there's a pretty decent turnout. Now, this event is all about strengthening the relationship between the community and law enforcement, and as you mentioned, it comes as several efforts are underway in the city to try and keep the public safe. As tackling gun violence remains top priority in Richmond,
we have too many guns in the hands of too many individuals.
Mayor Levar Stoney announces the city is launching a gun buyback program where people can trade in their firearms for gift cards. The one-day event will cost the city $63,000, taking place at Liberation Church on August 20th. Here's how much you'll get. $250 for an assault weapon, $200 for a handgun, and $150 for a rifle. Does that compare to, I guess, how much money you could receive by selling these guns illegally on the streets?
Well, first, Tyler, I've never bought an illegal gun, so I wouldn't know the price of how much an illegal gun costs. However, we can compare the gun buyback program to other programs across the nation, and we are at the market level or above what a lot of other cities have done.
But there's still debate over whether buyback programs actually prevent crime. Have you been able to see any looking at some of these other localities that have implemented this program, any data or evidence that this in fact does reduce gun violence?
Any gun that we remove from the streets is a gun that will not be involved in the death of an individual in the city of Richmond.
Meanwhile, Richmond Police says its predictive policing initiative, Operation Red Ball, is reducing violent crime, despite the fact that overall major crimes are actually up in the city. Since the program's launch in November 2021, officers say they've arrested 177 people. Those individuals were identified by police as a potential threat to safety using crime data and investigative tools. 57% of them are connected to government housing.
Studies have shown that police are more likely to interact with members of poor communities or communities of color, and the frequency of those interactions often is what drives the crime histories that are put into these algorithms or these other predictive policing programs.
Matt Callahan with the ACLU of Virginia says generally these types of programs raise concerns about racial profiling and should be vetted for possible bias.
Until we get the kind of transparency from the police about what this program involves, it's hard to say whether it's legal or not.
While the city's safety coordinator, Samuel Brown Sr., says that's a valid concern, he supports RPD's work.
They are tracking data that is connected to where the crime has been historically in those communities, and so it really isn't a connection beyond the data that supports that.
And RPD has not yet answered our questions about what kind of charges those who arrested will face and if all of them have criminal backgrounds or not. But Chief Gerald Smith is expected to release more details about this program on Thursday.